Welcome to Good to Know. We're getting in the holiday spirit. And today we're spending time with one of our favorite storytellers, Greg McQuaid. He introduces us to some of the most inspiring and positive people from across Virginia.
Hey Greg, Merry Christmas to you.
Hey, happy holiday seasons. Greetings. Merry Christmas coming to you from Richmond, Virginia, Michelle.
If you've ever seen Good to Know, then you know Greg.
You are an extremely talented storyteller.
He really gets people to open up.
It's a breath of fresh air. It's a ray of sunshine, just like myself.
She's a different type of person. She's a different kind of strong.
And introduces us to the heroes among us.
I will never quit. You know what I mean?
A lot of times I'll reach out to these characters and they'll say, oh, I'm no hero, or I don't really have a story. And those are typically the people that really truly do have a story that we need to shed light on.
Today, we're revisiting some of our favorites.
To be a good person, it is learned behavior. You know, you have to be a good role model, you have to serve others and be an example.
And getting into the Christmas spirit.
I'm your host, Michelle London. It's time to get cozy as we're going to share a lot of warm and fuzzy moments today. This is Good to Know.
I can't think of a better way to start than with a man who exudes the holiday spirit. No, not him, but close.
A man named Mr. Christmas.
Mr. Christmas is legendary here in Richmond. He's also known by Frank Hudak. 51 years ago, Michelle, he started decorating his house and he put a little oomph into it. Not just the typical candles in the window. He went all out. And he became part of what's known here in Virginia as the Tacky Light Tour.
It brings back a lot of memories.
When Frank Hudak
2004, how about that?
turns back the calendar to Christmas past,
This is 2007.
colorful reflections are captured in black and white.
This is 2015, Style Weekly.
Snippets and snapshots from memory lane line his Henrico home.
All of these photos came from Richmond newspapers.
You're bound to make headlines when you're known simply as
Mr. Christmas.
good luck finding a blade of grass on Mr. Hudak's front lawn.
I start about the middle of September.
This time of year, dormant decorations dot every inch of his Wistar Court home.
And a lot of them are out of print for a lot of years. I got some pieces out here that were made back in the early 60s.
Most ornaments set up by Frank himself.
I'm crawling around on this ground and I start to hurt in places I didn't even know I owned.
It's a beloved holiday tradition stretching back half a century.
When you're doing something like this, you really have to be dedicated. It isn't a matter of buying some lights and just throwing them in a bush and saying there. That doesn't work.
Mr. Hudak is an original. The married father of two witnessed the birth of the Tacky Light Tour. But when the sun goes down, the wattage goes up.
That's when it's on. That's when I'm on, it's showtime.
Hundreds of thousands of lights keep the neighborhood and Mr. Christmas himself radiating.
Once you get past a certain age, you can explore your inner child.
The former disc jockey and Henrico deputy takes the spirit of giving to heart.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
In 30 years, he has collected and donated more than $175,000 to the Virginia Home for Boys and Girls. Every penny.
I love this. I love being able to give Richmond and everyone else a gift.
How popular is Frank's display? People from 38 states and 16 countries have all experienced his magic.
I love being out here with the children when they come in, with the grandparents and the parents.
But a string of sadness hangs over Frank's home this year.
I don't know how much I'm going to miss it just yet. I know that I will miss it.
Father Time is catching up with Mr. Christmas.
We've been a Richmond tradition for over 50 years.
At 80, Mr. Hudak will unplug for good, marking the end of an era.
Hey, we've got somebody that'll take our picture.
Okay.
Sorry. Come on, guys.
There comes a time in life, it's never easy to do this, when you have to realize your limitations.
It's definitely going to be a sad day when that last light goes out.
So, if you're hungry for a taste of nostalgia, swing by Wistar Corp this holiday season.
This is our grand finale.
Mr. Christmas will keep the lights on for you.
I hope that this will leave Richmond with wonderful, warm memories of the season. I really do.
He's had about 3 generations of people now that have come by his home. And for him, he is truly living the spirit of the season and the spirit of giving, because over the last 51 years, Michelle, he has collected and donated $175,000 to the Virginia Home for Boys and Girls. This is a nonprofit that helps children in need. And he has donated every single penny. He has not taken a cent to help pay for his electric bill, which is pretty expensive, by the way, every year. He does it from his heart.
There's so much more that's good to know with Greg McQuaid.
He loves it. He loves because he's in the event. People are cheering for him. They're fist bumping him. He's part of it, and he's not watching other people do stuff.
It's good to know